Oh, were I about to say, just to say truth and some extra. International Criminal Court wants I to give the profile of this guest. I apologize for the terms, but there's not only anger, there's not only loathing, and not only neurosis, my supposed virginal psychosis, every day of the barras sucias, Comunidad Médica Argentina with a pardon of few. And I'm serious, pardon of few. The rest are all casta, enferma, viciada, viciosa, degenerada, infernal, podrida, psicópata, genocida, asesina. Coins for lives. That's what it dedicates to. Coins for lives. And glory and career of degenerados telling we are government, this is science, we have right to having mistake. Conscience about as abominable shit everyone is. And dies. So the reality of this is exactly, while Ramón Falcón, barras degeneradas, círculo, rotary, of officers and sub-officers, and the doctorcitos Valcura, and the degeneraditos maestritas enfermas, instructors of sodomitas, perros degenerados psicópatas, to manipulate and handle the emergent, or the emerge. To make them bend at the ornament. Should I say the word? I don't need them. But qualifiably is awesome to show them who they are and what they do. Abominables degenerados. And to make them do the will of everyone. So the reality of this is, while makes to the people all and whatever they create in anyone that says, oh, that is so sweet, that is, oh, that loving precious expression, make it blow me, and I'm gonna have that sweetness in my Sodoma, and then prostitutas de cuarta, arrastradas. Comunidad Médica Kirchner y Comunidad Médica Argentina con el perdón de los pocos. Mierda uno y el otro, abominables, tal para cual está allí camuta. De el abominable vientre, la abominable cría. Es lo que son. And not in Argentina. Or the most, sorry. The most. So the reality of this is, while Ramón Falcón, perrazos sodomitas, still insists in studying me and telling the people what is national security to control the emerge, that will be me the dangerous. As the demons thirst to saying, perras degeneradas, saying that I will concede myself that I will win and I will keep on being who I am, when they has rights. Came the degenerados Kirchners, and trolazos, sorry the word, Policía Federal Argentina, and see this, saying that I rise against the government of the God. And says government of the world of Luciano Troviano, la bestia, el diablito degeneradito. And while keeps on making and calling to the nations and whoever and whatever, people for the making customers, of them corporation making me like a gondola of the divinity of the heavens, saying, oh, you are going to have the precious virtue, you are going to have the preciousness ever, and the gold will be entrusted from the heaven. Come over and I'm going to show you your techniques and capacities, and you're going to have a portion of, we are in time, DNA. And while thirst to saying that I am delusional and delirium and ain't nothing on this happening and this is a virginal psychosis, like always we're happening and we know and we're always, and for the reason of also especially it's not working. It's not working and making felony all the time, and he's not making, no, because of a command. The reality of this class, and there's to saying that I to be the pagan, la diabla pagana degenerada, malditos por la eternidad y muertos eternos. Excremento Jotubá. Por la eternidad excremento morirán. In the middle of this all comes the certain fact and reality that this class of an excrement profile will come like the plevach motmanchkot matsikobat lakotshun. They has the capacity to make in the plevachot chamablechadishkuachal bechmachalikimasechati. And they has the blefatso kwatschadishat makatsu kubalatsu shot matsek machletsuan. They are the galechovat chamablefechabesket chamachalchetigishwach machalim. And they has the bleptapachat mashachalitiga masatu. They consist to being the blevach motpas fefechalchedik machani. And they thanks they are the krefachua sachalam, telling, we already have done the whole. We've taken everything off of it. We have put it in like we say gotta be, and we are the government, and we are the expertises, and we are the commanders, and we are the authority. How did possibly know? This is the term. How did possibly know and realized? The communications of Jorge Eichel is Gustavo Basito, President of Argentina, Medical Council of the Nation. DNI 27,908,774. 6 less humanity causes at the Hague, and 9 in the International Criminal Court, playing this first name I told you with the supposed identity of Argentina after raped and murdered this person, with clase maricas, custodia presidencial of prostituta Cristina Kirchner. 27,904,196. And the class of them. They say that they are exactly and they think they are consciously. They says in a future our faith we are gonna kill this one, means me, and we are gonna be him and doing all it does and being all it is. Like Legión Degenerada are Legión de Abominables. Y así mueren. And in the middle of this all comes the reality of this class to determine what is like this class punctually and this pretend of doctors. The class of an abominable and that generates that they consist to be the top of humanity, the reason of whole existence, whole entity, they says. That they can have the reason of any existence as human, and even focalizing in the animal behavior, that they has the whole of the reason and the answer, and saying off of them cannot exist, no reason and nothing and no reality, because of they has everything and are all. Asking how this is. Understand how this is. But how did this one know? How possibly know this? Not at the meaning of not understanding, not at the meaning of something has missing because of we cannot understand. They are conscious about this all. They says, how did this possible? No. At the fact of they think they are gonna be God, and they are gonna be the only preeminence of the whole existence and above the everything and God's. that nothing can exist off of them conscience, capacities, and realities, and nothing can be off of them realities, and pretending to call me a lunatic for needs to manipulate and hide in the things. It never happened. This is not true. We were not doing nothing on this, really. I'm gonna put you in front of the whole world screen for the world to understand what never happened and what is being a lunatic, another virus one, and what you never done. Perrita degenerada. At the reality of the soul, forgive me, I have a very bitter breakfast. To terminate this truth, while my mother keeps on crying and saying and thinking that I gotta be ill, severely suffered and tortured by the idea, but these excrementos perrazos degenerados, to be about I gotta be this. How do I possibly know? Creída gárgola enferma degenerada, razón de toda existencia, preeminencia, preeminence, de toda razón y de toda verdad y de toda existencia. Fuera de vos no puede haber nada. Fuera de tu persona nada existe. Y tenés que descubrir al modo científico, we have rights to mistake. This is only scientific, and we gotta test everything. We gotta see what happened and what treat's about. If you need to treat about something, treat about your death from now on. Because of you, cost of abominable shit, you are gonna pay. The reality of you is nothing like scientific. The reality of you is nothing like right to mistake. The reality of you is nothing like you will have the moment to understand. But what you and this abominable freak SODOMA calls scientific, which is profanation, witchcraft, degeneration, which corrupts, destroys, heals, and murders, and genocides. The reality of this pedazo de excremento, fenómeno del infierno, considered of mental health, with the pardon of you, is the certain clear fact of you are the class of an abomination we need to be. At the fact of fighters against for you and your class to be in hell forever, never come to the right surface of creation, not anymore. At the certain clear fact of this all, these abominables are the tlechubat maskotu shuchul mech betiknechi sholotu. At the clear fact of fachumat levesefechosechel kamachliki mafechosecha chanim. While the Rasa the Sodomaters are saying, see how he changed it. Telling that I will say, and I will be cursing now. And I will be telling that they says I will say robbing them and cursing them. This class, this freaks, this diablos enfermas considered to be gods. Diablos, perrazos abominables, llenos de abominación, degeneración, enfermedad y muerte y mierda en todo lo que son. Pretends to be the blefajumatli gibisejeshi with doctorcitas prostitutas. Drobel jabat lakima fajalihima shechal kimachateve halim. And thirst for the klevejimachteski mechanica. Expertises trolos de Sodoma. Making witchcraft, profanation, parasitation, and saying, we have the career and the business of the year, we fight God. Ablefachochal machani, we guess everything it says, and it does, and we say what it's better, put me, it's mine, and it's spirit, so I'm gonna show that we are not him. So, blefechol kameflecha veshka chamachal chenikimi. These are Rod bakot labetikes bati machalokuat lavefechat latiki Reoshoat makumalacha bakemachaliki besefeshochi Riatamakalehem oblevechatishko malachavetsehalechom Aveshkoat mafechaliki yatchodashoch machatimi Almunto רובצו קובלטין כמוטרליקי ופכו לקועצמה כחלישם. אבקות סבקליקה וחתמול צומחה וקולה. רטו שורתמה חלקרחו התמה וחליקין ישקו עצמה. אנמסה ולקין ישקו עטבקילה חיטים ישניקי. Are the red class one each other of the boroto chemeveso kumachalim? Of them they think cannot exist nothing. And further than existence, no one and no other and nothing else can be. At the point of the producing of genocide, yes, Your Honor, for there to remain that way. And no matter how much and where and so far to be. As far there's to come. Roatzebak lebechites matlebefechal chidika, zechol kuacha belefechot macheli, rechol akivish kuatzmafechal chatishmot machal chinim. Melvechot zocha shera koach mata velvikot shoshua, kansu. And no matter what, anything for the F word, the Amia, Israel, and the whole of the friends, and the mother to sing will redeem themselves. And having the body for the become supposed God, desperated for rape, rather forging, making up and working exhaustively for every day, and never stopping. And the whole horse pretend of mental health with them. When it's my time, you notice me, you tell me, I'm coming action. I'm coming forwarding, and we are not gonna let go of this. We are not gonna miss it. This is not gonna escape. How would this possibly know this? With evangelics and with witches saying that they has the right and reason and are all one each other, the bogat anak atashotu atrachamalum natswa shimot baku achala de inshkoni melecha mechanika adchem elfechal chani ishkot nechali shayada anakachnik motzuat antzu remechani chadi esachide remochlo Daniel tamaken chumatash kaptavahati bachmachalik esebechadi reinu Admetakoshua, Gini, Amelkomosua, Ravachu Matsachali, Armageddon, Ishmotachani, Keifa Hadeshmata, Admekibachi, Remichi, Radi, Kavachadi, Chodatu, Atzmoto, Shnakulanav. Drechula Kual Fachatemochula Kibi, Rechuma Kabelakia Fachashecholakumachani, Ishkabla Fachatri. And I wouldn't record this. I never done it. To go to kidnap, rape, and murder. And if you don't like it, I commend. That's the way I'm gonna do it to you. But not with the ones that you raise on feet and keep on raping and murdering and being the diablo and farma SODOMA you are. I'm gonna do this to you with the right class that you are gonna be. Not anymore. بالفخلك مطلف خدش بطل فخل خليك ما خلم أد خليك مشف خل خليك ما فخل سكيش كت أمسبي رب خليك بطل خدش ما فخل خليك ما خليكي قبل فخس خش خليك ما صف رب خليك ما خليكين قبل فخدش بخل خاتيكين إتتنون انتيار رمال de alvear borda Te tengo un entierro Piñeiro, Argerich, gobierno de la ciudad de Buenos Aires. Kirchner's oficialismo, SODOMA. Te tengo un entierro que con la profanación de mi persona lo único que vas a hacer es enterrarte más y morirte más rápido y más fácil. Y es lo que voy a producir. Te creíste que ibas a ser Dios y ibas a jugar con Dios, suprimir, gobernar y dominar a Dios. Y te creíste que tratando de poner a Dios bajo la condición de extorsión, ibas a ganar y vas a tener el reino, diabla marica. Te creíste, Cristina Kirchner, que destruyendo, informando, manipulando y haciendo staging y jugando a la pobre víctima a la pobre amenazada, y tras puertas cerradas era una maldita perra abominable de lujuria, de chorota. Perra sucia, abominable, vos y tu casta y todo tu defensor y todo tu simpatizante, defensor que anda matando, reventando y violando gente por ahí para jugar a el derecho patriótico. Perra sucia, que ibas a hacer lo que se te ocurría y que ibas a determinar que ibas a permanecer para siempre genocidiando y reventando gente por todos lados. Como siempre fuiste, perra abominable. Por los siglos en la eternidad, sucia, degenerada, víbora, profana, pagana, que también hiciste lo mismo sobre mí. En muerte por todos los siglos. Te tengo preparada una muerte y una tumba que vas a desear no haber siquiera cambiado tu nombre. Abominable Gamagi Jabanoshana. Prostituta, degenerada, depravada, arrastrada, podrida. Goejamal fejal kimeshejal, adjenajel kimefejasim. Rebijel kimefeshajal kimajanebel squat bajajal shahinim. Adjemal blejafes monjal kim, meshojal kimefejaji. Y toda tu maldita comunidad la dichas con vos. Refájate majeli besojuma kabel feshejal kiotzma. Gabel shejal janijinit alejisi. Tu patria es una lacra de abominables degenerados y criminales y laxi bashaota. Sos la mierda más repulsiva y degenerada de toda la eternidad humana. Y así permanecerás. Shalom. Belfachot makalev shechalich machalem. Imochleve fechalchatis matzeshachla. Anshkatva. Kochwat. Este es Rawat Bokwat Makasilum Mashokobelakamafachatum. Kimodlechamafachalchamachlikwat Machatimasafi. Jashkotumatloto Pachbekakmata Mefochbotumafechatoshkbotumafechadechidmotum. Imbot Mapakwav Kwavachbachalbetumachadin. Mechbat machatikum afada chatashua. Matlekot batuk shwako proch ma'ana kishal tikishat batvov machnev. Y seguís profanando y adivinando, haciendo carrera de bruja, sodomita, marica, abominable. https www. Middle RT middle BO middle XITO 881802 middle cis hat HAA TH 313 middle cis hin H B UIB and 31.NTF2 like before. Last key and cleaner my site at last split. ISIS in New York. Geldchol, Remot, Reba, Chadesh, Kumat. Rechol, Bachalik, Mechel, Shech, Betit, bloqueo. Abominable, sodomita, degenerado. Profano, pagano, diablo, brujería, sucia, degenerada, creído de gobierno, cientificismo y derecho, patriota. De tocar a Dios y a quienes son de Dios. Y cada marica y prostituta de cuarta pretendiendo decir quién y dónde. Dios. Maricas degenerados, tan paganos y profanos y bajos. Lujuria de la Juma, Taratu. Sodoma. Tus evangelistas y toda la cara degenerada. Perra sucia acá. Tus evangélicos como vos, perras. En celo de todo poder. ¡Poder! ¡Poder! ¿Dónde está el Espíritu? ¿Dónde está tu Dios? ¡Poder! ¡Poder! es por su espíritu, su decisión y voluntad. Y vos, perra hechicera, estás muerta con tu maldita perra, puesta por el Dios de este siglo, al que nombras todo el tiempo, tu Dios. La bestia al que servís, evangelista unido. Sos un diablo y estás muerto, degenerado. November 1st, 2014, the second at the day of supposed illness, hallucination, and psychosis, with a systems recall, linking, and everything in already, and will be published by the same United Nations and International Court of Justice and International Criminal Court, and I'm sorry. I apologize, forgive me for the terms. This is more than vehemence and laughing. In the US, and already controlled for this, I do say for this to make market upon me and upon Israel. These terms were 84 persons murdered. We have the bodies and Adonai is going to do the job. And you're going to this having in front of the screens of United Nations, states, and also world, except for Trolas Argentina. Suppressive and isolating for the news and the reality and the truth, for they to control and assume like a government of the world. Kill whole reality and whole testimony, don't you let them say, and corrupt and hide everything, nobody to see, nobody to know. And destroy it, take everything off for no one to can say he is. And insistes trolazos y trolazas, everyone, and keeps on, like vicious shit SODOMA will die like, with perras, considered on top of the humanity mental health. Let's analyzing and watching what is the disease like, and we're gonna determine it all, and we're gonna show it. And here in Argentina, 104 and 28 of AMIA, Argentina, and cut it in pieces. Also threatening Mr. Presidents Barack Obama and Rivlin, US and Israel, and Shimon Peres, even to Gadelvas, and even to justice parties. Your Honor, John Saunders, examination Supreme Court of Justice, US, and to International Criminal Court, New York, and United Nations to give in and let them do, with almost murders, 5 judges, and 27,000 members state for United Nations. And part of the back, make it say enough bluff against our cat, and insult enough for we to show that Elijah who this is, because of gotta remain as the way we put it, and cannot and has not right to remove, always said gotta be there, and here gotta be to like, because if we are the commanders enough of us, he cannot be nothing like we never allowed, he not even ever be. How dare to saying that he will cut off and being the one he says to be. We are gonna be that. Of course. Argentina, enferma, retorcida, repodrida, maldita por la eternidad, with the pardon of the ones Adonai takes for his own, which this gives in for the maricas abominables desesperados por violación, asesinato y robo, y profanación para decir que van a hacer el otro, el oro ajeno, con su comunidad médica atrofiada, degenerada, psicópata como ellos, with the pardon of all of you. HTTPS www, why not? .it F7 like before. Why not? Let's showing up. And there's the saying why not? Sick shit. Alejandro Mario Blanco REDEMI 1003 at this November 1st, 2014, and the fever of shit hell Argentina keeps on. Even.